I'm tired of living inside the guidelines.
You want to learn how to speak Australian? Okay, I want you to say these 3 words, but fast, after I ask a question. Rise up lights. Say those 3 words fast when I say, what do you use to shave your face? Rise up lights. Nothing against my Australian friends, I just thought it was a funny joke. Speaking of things on the rise, is the stock market bouncing back? Is it on a rise, or is it gonna come crashing down again? Everything has happened in this last couple of days, so make sure you follow along in the video as we get this workout in. Yeah!
Hey guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click the bell for notifications so you're always up to date on what kind of content I'm releasing. And be sure to drop a like so this way I know the material that I release is what you guys want to see. Let's get into the video.
Right now I'm a little agitated because I just stepped on the scale and it said 277. If you saw the first part of the series, the first episode, you know, it was day 1. I was getting situated. Then my wife and I, we went to Naples, Florida for a little quick vacation. I didn't do much documentary during that vacation except for like a fan boat ride.
New York. You guys gonna lock you out up there?
Yeah. Right. Every day, I could assure you, I went to the Players Club pool and worked out for 4 days straight. I ran 2 miles, I benched, I curled. And I felt like, you know, I wasn't really losing weight because I was packing on muscle. The minute we got back, every business across America was shutting down and telling people to stay home. So the last 2 days, I've really just sat at home, did work, watched movies with Ashley, and, you know, ate like shit. So I just stepped on the scale, as you saw, it's 277. So again, on the map that I have that you can download, it shows the weight loss tracking that I have. Get back in the grind, get back on the grind. And if you follow the video yesterday I just did on Robinhood, you'll notice that I was trying to explain to people now's the time to buy because I think we were at the bottom of the curve. I think it's starting to come back up because a lot of good news has come out about how they're gonna support these different industries that have been taking a hit. I know all of you are cooped up inside during this whole illness that's going on, but if you get an opportunity to get outside during a beautiful day, do it. Due to the coronavirus, we'll be practicing social distancing. The gym and clubhouse will be closed. So, you know, now I have to be creative just like a bunch of you. I'm gonna go shoot some hoops on this little basketball hoop. No one's down there. If you want, make sure you click the link below and sign up for Garmin Connect. You know, you could track my steps. We could challenge each other. I'm doing a, you know, treadmills giveaway. So you could either buy the same Garmin watch I have, or if you happen to be one of the subscribers that subscribe and get on this giveaway, then you know, good for you. I'm gonna try to get a quick little sweat in, playing some ball. We get a little pickup, baby. Ball is life, baby. You guys think I'm nasty or shitty? Y'all want some of the smoke? Y'all want the smoke?
Is there a reason? I'm sending it to some friends.
Oh, okay.
I don't play basketball.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm just encouraging them to get out of the house.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
But I gotta start making some shots first. That's the problem.
I didn't want to pay him. I didn't want to. We're getting there. There you go, baby.
Get out of your house. Start playing some ball. Cause this summer, it's a wrap. Check the moves. Check the moves. Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm like an extremely talented basketball player. I mean, I'm just so good. The point is, got out there, did some running around, 2,100 steps, just doing basketball. I think that's like 1.4 miles. My throat is like winded. It's burning from, you know, the heavy breathing I was doing. My lower back is a little sore. You know, basketball requires a lot of bending over, picking up the ball, especially if you miss a lot. So we're gonna go back to the house. I'm gonna do some hundos. I'm gonna do 21s. I'll introduce you to 21s. You learned about the hundos in the first episode. Do 21s and a couple up downs. Call it a day, and then we'll start talking about some of the stocks. It's been an interesting week.
Okay guys, so we're jumping into the Robinhood app right now, And as you can see, every single stock of mine is up except for two. And then even the watch list is up significantly. For the day itself, we're up $799. For the week, $407. For the month, 121. 3 months, 120. For the year, 119. And just overall, 119. Has the stock market bounced back? Is it officially bouncing back? Look, it says Dow rebounds more than 11% in best day since 1933 as Congress nears coronavirus stimulus deal. Now, listen, if you're watching this video today and you see this, this may very well be the bounce back situation I was talking about. In previous videos, I was explaining to you that it was going down. On the 18th was by far the worst. Let's take a look at that. March 10th, we were getting back from Florida. 11th, you know, this coronavirus shutdown started happening, and then boom, everybody was talking about no more people going to work, a ban, everybody being home. And then the 18th was by far the craziest ever. It went all the way down. I was minus $564 out of the 4,433 that I put into this. And, you know, everybody was freaking out like, oh my God, this is going to be a depression or recession. And it very well could be. I'm not going to make any assumptions right away. But, you know, I started investing around here on March 12th, 13th, 14th. And I was saying to myself, wow, there's a lot of stocks that are dropping that I'm getting a discount on. For instance, Royal Caribbean, I'm getting a discount on. And you could see this thing is crazy. I mean, my average cost is $27. It's at $34 right now because it bounced back. But in the last week alone, it was down to $22. So some people were like, oh, it's going to keep going lower. It's going to keep going lower. You should wait. And I was like, you know what? I'm happy I'm in at 27 because 3 months ago, it was up at $134. So that's a really good discount at 27 as opposed to 324. So you're already seeing today alone in some of the news, you know, Royal Caribbean takes out a $2.2 billion loan. So the fact that they took out a loan, there's a little more stability. People are probably a lot more happier. And in this week alone, it's starting to rise again.
Rise up lights.
See around here, the dividend yield. I try to get stocks that have dividends. I'm really excited at the end of this month to see what kind of payout I'm going to get dividend-wise in all my stocks. And as they continue to grow, if this bounces back and all the stocks go back up, I feel like I would have gotten at minimum 1 or 2 year time machine. It's all about the timing. And, you know, maybe this thing goes down again. Maybe Congress doesn't agree on a bill or maybe something else happens and it continues to shoot down. But the point is, in the last 5 years, a lot of these stocks haven't gone lower than they are now. So that's the whole point, right? So you want to find a company you really like and you want to just like invest in it. You want to get in early. Now, in order to understand if the stocks are in fact going up, you also have to think about why they went down in the first place. Now, the economy, I keep saying, is very strong, but it went down because of the illness, we'll refer to it as, because when you say the actual disease, YouTube tends to ban it. This is a really good link from the Johns Hopkins University of Medicine. The link will be in the description for you to follow. Now, it gives you a breakdown. I'm here in the U.S. I'm here in New York. See, there's 125 deaths. But if you go out worldwide, you could see where the outbreak is really happening. China, they have held stuff back in the past. So we're not necessarily sure how much of these numbers are in fact accurate. But if they are accurate, you could see here the recovery curve is starting to flatten out as, you know, more people are doing better. But again, they've been dealing with this outbreak since October, November. Italy, not so much. Italy kind of shot up. And again, Italy, I have my own thoughts about it. Their culture is a lot more cross-generational, where grandparents and parents actually live with younger children. They're culturally, they're together a lot more, so maybe the disease spreads a lot more. And then, you know, Spain is right next to Italy. That's another reason. U.S. is in third right now, but mostly in the Northeast in New York. And New York has one of the highest populations of Chinese Americans that travel to New York. You can look down the East Coast. You look at the snowbirds. A lot of retired New Yorkers go down to Florida, and maybe they're feeling like they got to get away from New York, but, you know, subsequently they're bringing the virus with them. So I guess if you look at the U.S., you could see it's pretty high rising, especially in New York, going up. So once this starts to flatten out, maybe that's when you'll see real strong stability in the stock market.
Time out.
I'm now gonna move from the hundos into a workout I like to call 21s. If you're familiar with 21s, 7, 7, then 7 full. Then I like to throw a little adjustment in there. I take the bar, I put it over my head. I do 10 overhead presses. I keep my hands like I was in an overhead position and do reverse curls. I grab it from the middle and do high clings.
The whole point is right now, you know, they're rising. Right now, I'm in a good position for all of the stocks I got here because I got them between the time frame of the 13th to the 18th, especially during the 18th to the 20th when the 18th took a huge dip and went all the way down, right? This is the 18th. And then I got some on the 23rd when it took another dip. So this very well could drop down again on, like, let's say the 30th or something, or the 27th. We don't know. But what we do know is that we're in a really good position that over the course of time for some of these stocks, and again, I'll give another example of Royal Caribbean, 5 years worth of this stock alone has been gradually on the rise, and then it takes a crazy dip.
25 up downs. As we get further through this documentary, we do like 100. That's the goal ultimately. I want to do 100 in one sitting.
Again, I'll go into more of these stocks if people leave questions about them and want to learn more. But for instance, Zoom meetings right now, everybody's really excited about. I kind of bought in at 159 when it made a major spike in the last day. But over the last year alone, it's been on the rise. I mean, Zoom has kind of been popular since early 2019 here. But it's been on the rise, and then more so because of this virus, it shot up. So it came back down a little bit, but, you know, it's a growth stock anyway, so I'll probably just keep it at the 1 share, hoping that it gets higher and grows like Amazon or something like that. But there's no dividend to it, so I'm really not that excited about it. But some people that got it at the 137, 120 mark, they're making a good return on their actual input right now. So I guess I hope this helps. You know, as always, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It really helps out my channel. As you can see, I'm working hard in the corner there in the window. I'm going to try to lose some weight. I'm going to try to make these videos a lot better with some news and, you know, more stocks that I invest in. But, you know, if you found this useful, leave a comment in the box. If you don't have Robinhood, click the link, the affiliate link in the description. It gives me and you a free stock. And then just, you know, let's just monitor the market, you know, lose some weight and set up your portfolio and, you know, get ready for the future. And that's all I could say. So hope you all have a great day, and see you next episode.